Cliff Kingsbury was fired after being extended long term. How embarrassing is that, okay? And first off, as you guys know, look, the Cardinals are looking to hire now their fourth coach since 2013. I want to shout out Sports Illustrated. They made a little article here already called, and I'll link it in the description, 13 potential head coaches for the Cardinals. And I want to talk about that real quick. And first off, I'm going to say this first. Sign or hire Jim Harbaugh. If Jim Harbaugh doesn't go to another team, this is literally the perfect team for Jim Harbaugh. Did you see what he did to Alex Smith? Literally revived his career and then turned Colin Kaepernick into, $100 million contract. And they have the defense. So first off, Jim Harbaugh's going to come here and make this defense great, and he's going to unlock Kyler Murray. I'm just going to vouch for Jim Harbaugh. Guys, tell me in the comment section down below. I think out of all the teams, I think there's three teams that Jim Harbaugh should go to. The Indianapolis Colts, because he's in the Ring of Hall of Fame, the Denver Broncos, or the Cardinals. I think the best team for him is the Arizona Cardinals. But let's talk about, I'm going to read off all the potential candidates, and then we're just going to go through them. The first one being Shane Steichen, which is the Philadelphia Eagles offensive coordinator. The next one they had, of course, was Jim Harbaugh, the University of Michigan head coach. The third one's Sean Payton, former New Orleans Saints head coach, but he's retired, and you're going to have to trade a first-round pick for him, so I think that's unlikely. Fourth option is Vance Joseph, former Denver Broncos head coach, current Arizona Cardinals defensive coordinator. Eric Bieniemy, Kansas City Chiefs offensive coordinator. Supposedly, there's a reason why Eric Bieniemy hasn't gotten a job, and it's because he's not a great interviewer, or people don't like him in interviews. That's the word on the street. Sixth option, Ken Dorsey, Buffalo Bills offensive coordinator. Seventh option, Jonathan Gannon, Philadelphia Eagles defensive coordinator. Eighth option, Dan Quinn, Dallas Cowboys defensive coordinator, former Jacksonville Jaguars coach. Ninth option, Kellen Moore, Dallas Cowboys offensive coordinator. Next option, Frank Reich, former Indianapolis coach, his head coach. Next, Ben Johnson, Detroit Lions offensive coordinator. Finally, Jerome Mayo, Patriots inside linebackers coach. Jerome Mayo. So right here, we're just going to go through and talk about each one. So Shane, the offensive, I also forgot to say DeMeco Ryans, 49ers defensive coordinator. But Shane Steichen, he's supposedly the hottest name in the head coaching market because of the wildly successful season. He's the offensive coordinator of the Eagles, and they had a 1,000-yard receiver in A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. And then they also, this is the first duo to have 1,000 yards in franchise history. They also had a 1,000-yard rusher in Miles Sanders. And then Jalen Hurts also ran for 747 yards and 13 scores. So there's that. His resume is really good, and supposedly they like the idea of what Jalen Hurts was able to do, that Shane's going to be able to do that with Kyler Murray. Then obviously DeMeco Ryans, he's very young, former NFL player, the best defense in the league right now, and the Cardinals defense is a project, but Ryans loves having a top 4 pick in a draft that's defensively loaded, so there's thoughts there. Then Jim Harbaugh went to 3 consecutive NFC championship and almost won a Super Bowl. He was literally ousted by Trent Baalke because he had difference in the ownership. So right there, I think if he comes here, the coaching pedigree for the Cardinals will be great. Plus the high draft pick, he can literally just build this team to how he wants it. Sean Payton, I just don't think it's possible because of the first round pick. So Sean Payton would be cool, but they want a first-round pick, and the Cardinals would be insane to forfeit a first-round pick. If they can get him for a second, maybe. I just don't think it's worth it. If you can get Jim Harbaugh, I wouldn't trade for Sean Payton. Vance Joseph, I just think he failed as a guy in the NFL as a coach, and I think he still needs a few more seasons. He's a good defensive coach, but his offense just needs to get fixed. So that's my take there. Eric Bieniemy, best offense, but this guy's been in the coaching circles for years, and there's been questions for years as why Bieniemy isn't a head coach. Some have speculated that he doesn't interview well, while others question how much responsibility he claims under head coach and offensive mastermind, Andy Reid. And I think those are big questions, around him. Ken Dorsey, it's his first year as the offensive coordinator. I'd give him another year or two because he's coaching Josh Allen. Jonathan Gannon, of the defensive coordinator of the Eagles. They had an insane year, but again, I don't like hiring defensive coordinators when your question is on offense. The same thing goes for Dan Quinn. When your question's on offense, why are we hiring a defensive coordinator? Kellen Moore, I like him, but he's really young, and I want to see how this Cowboys team looks in the playoffs before I make a decision there. Frank Wright, the curious decision to fire Wright was I think he's a great coach, and we see I think he's going through the same thing Doug Peterson's going through. Ben Johnson, I think he's too young, 1 year there. And Gerard Mayo goes back to the thing is why are you going to hire a defensive coach when your problem is offense? Okay, so that's it, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy that. Let me know who would you guys want to see as the coach. So, but peace. We're gonna wait milk this to the 6 minute marker, but let me know. All right, and if there was anything else you guys wanted to hear from me that I might have missed, I'm a peace out, 8-Town guys. I love y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.